Well, I did it again. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. If you've seen any of my previous Instagram videos about my journey with Instagram, if you will, you probably will see this one coming. The biggest thing that you guys have probably seen in the recent, probably year, that's been really effective on Instagram have been Reels, right? Have you started using Reels? Have you started using it for your business? Let me know below, yes or no. I'm curious to hear. But I have been getting some serious FOMO. And at first, when Reels first came out, I was kind of like, oh, whatever, it's for the young kids. Same with TikTok. I was like, oh, I can't even, like, it was just too much for me to like understand. And like, I don't know, I just wasn't available for doing new things that weren't like helping me sustain where I was. Now, for whatever reason, I've gotten like rejuvenated energy, if you will, and I wanted to start getting back into some organic marketing. So obviously the thing that's working right now for Instagram is making Instagram Reels, right? Those quick little videos with all sorts of things, TikTok style, whatever. And yeah, some of my clients have freaking crushed it. I know some people that have had like thousands upon thousands of views on their Reels, and it's kind of hard not to get FOMO, right? After a while, you're like, okay, this is clearly the secret. I want to try it. So if you remember, about a year ago, I decided to create a new Instagram account. I stopped my previous Instagram account, and I was, because of ghost followers and fake followers and all that stuff, I was like, no more. Let me create a new Instagram account and like start from scratch. And I hired someone to do my organic marketing, but as with anytime I think you hire someone for your marketing, unless they're like a full-time employee, it's just not the same, right? So whatever, I kind of got over it. I wasn't really on Instagram that much, to be honest. So I grew my account to maybe about 1,000 followers or something like that, but I wasn't really on there very much. And then I was like, okay, I want to try some Reels just to see. And lo and behold, I realized that my new, at the time, account didn't have the Reels feature. What the heck, right? Why do I not have the Reels feature when seemingly everyone else has the Reels feature? And this is when I went to YouTube, right? I started YouTubing all possible reasons as to why this is happening, all possible solutions on how I can start having Reels on my account. And I tried probably anything possible. I emailed Instagram multiple times, like through their little support thing. I tried all the hacks that you guys are seeing probably on YouTube, and none of it works, like none of it. And the thing is, I can't even see Reels. So whenever somebody posts a Reel, and I'm logged into that account, it doesn't show up as a Reel, it shows up as a regular video. They're not the full vertical length, it's just kind of like cut off. And I didn't get to have the full experience of Reels, and I was just very upset about it. So, people are saying, it's gonna be rolled out to you at some point, it's getting rolled out slowly. So I waited patiently, and I waited, and nothing happened. And I still didn't have Reels, and I say, you know what, screw this. I'm not gonna wait anymore, because now I'm ready to start diving back into organic, and I'm not gonna make my life harder than it has to be. So what is the one solution that actually worked? And it probably worked 100% of the time. It is to create a new Instagram account once again. And I feel like I'm the queen of creating new Instagram accounts at this point, because this is not my first time doing this. And when I announce this to my followers, people typically are like, whoa, how are you doing this? How are you not afraid of losing your followers? There's a lot of just fear coming up, but there's a lot of people that are tempted and they want to create their own new Instagram account because of maybe they did use ghost followers or fake followers or follow for follow or whatever, all those kind of like not very effective way of growing your Instagram account that people used to tout. They are potentially damaging to your account, and people are really afraid because there's people that have grown their Instagram to like the coveted, 10,000 followers, and they're like, how could I possibly go back to zero? And this is where you really have to look at, why are you so attached to that number when clearly the number doesn't mean anything? Right? And again, if you're an influencer, it could be a little bit different, but if you're a business owner, the most important metric that you need to be tracking is sales and clients and inquiries. And if you have 16,000 followers or 25,000 followers, but you're getting no likes, no engagement, right? Like real engagement aside from bots, that people that are potential ideal clients, you're not getting any inquiries, you're not getting any sales, then like, what's the point? You might as well start from scratch and start with a community of people who actually want to be there. They're not there because like somehow they followed you who knows how, and they don't even see you in their feed, versus having a more of a tight-knit community of people that actually like consciously decided, yes, I'm gonna follow you. Yes, I'm intrigued in your content. Yes, I wanna see what you have to offer. There's a huge difference in that. And just by me actually creating a new account, I went and I did the same process that I normally do. I talked about it in a previous video, so I'm not gonna talk about that today. As I started to let people know on my old account, some people were like, oh yeah, what are you all about? They reconnected. Some people did not follow me on the new account, and that's great. I don't want them to, because I don't care about numbers. I care about people who wanna be there. And others were like, let me get re-engaged. They went to my website. They went through my funnel. I got 2 clients just from me creating a new account and re-engaging people in this way. And it's really amazing because that's the power of pruning your audience, right? And this is like such a drastic example, and I'm not gonna tell you that you're gonna get clients from pruning your audience, but it happened, and I was not expecting it to happen, but it did. And it's because my mentality was there, and I have zero attachment to any numbers, right? And my goal is to build a community of people who want to be there and who want to actually hear from me and to see my content. And for me to also be able to do Reels, obviously, and TikTok. So, you know, it's a different video for a different day. But that's what's happening. Worked every time, right? Works. And people are like, were you able to actually get the Reels on the new account? Yes, I was. Something's off with this account. I gave up on it. You know what? Maybe I could keep waiting, but I'm not getting any younger. Not that that has anything to do with it, but like, I'm ready to dive in, and I don't want to waste my time on an account that's just going to make me angry every freaking day, right? So what's the point? And I have 500 followers now that decided to move on with me. Thank you if you're one of those people. And I'm excited to like dive in and just share amazing content and yeah, just be of service. Very different mentality than I had a year ago when I started that new account at the time. So I also decided for my own accountability, I think it'd be really interesting to share my experience with Instagram, and maybe I'll make like a monthly video recap of what worked for me in terms of Instagram, because I am planning on making Instagram my main platform. In the past, it has been Facebook, and it's worked really great, and Facebook has been a little bit laggy, and I'm kind of annoyed at it. So I think Instagram might be a better option. I know a lot of my people are there, and a lot of my students and clients are booking their own clients on there. So it's clearly a great platform, and it just, I don't know, I just kind of feel like that's the right thing for me to do right now. So I might be making monthly videos to share with you what I learned and where I'm at, my progress. And I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be monthly, but maybe. So if you wanna see those videos and see what's working for me to, you know, get more clients or to just expand my audience and just be of service, make sure that you follow this account, Heart Behind Hustle TV. This is where it's gonna be happening. I also started dipping my toe into TikTok and yeah, just experimenting with organic marketing again after really not doing a whole lot in terms of organic marketing for about 2 to 3 years. So happy to be back. Let's dive back into it. And now my business is on its growth phase again after being in a sustained phase for 2-3 years, and I'm ready to get back into it. So that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos.